boys and girls. How are you today? Look who I brought with me today. I have some of my animal friends. They asked if they could come. They love meeting with you guys, and they wanted to sing some songs today. So I told them they could come. Do you remember our pet songs? Do you remember? Let's start with, who should we start with? Should we start with the pig? Do you remember the sign for pig? Remember, piggies eat till they're full. Pig, can you do that? Just make your hand flat and go under your chin. This is your chin. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. What sound does a pig make before we sing? Oink. Very good. I have a pet. He is a pig. What does he say? And he says oink, 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 oink. Oink, oink. Let's do that again, just in case you forgot the song, okay? I have a pet. He is a pig. And he says oink, 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 oink. Oink, oink. What does a lion say? Roar. Can you roar? Let me hear your best roar. Ooh, that was scary. I have a pet. He is a, do you remember? Lion. And he says, roar, 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 roar. Lion, because a lion has all this hair around his head. I have a pet. He is a lion. And he says, roar, 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 roar. Meow, meow. Do you remember the sign for cat? What does a cat have on its face? Whiskers. Can you do that? Can you grab your whiskers? Take your two fingers. Whiskers, whiskers. I have a pet. He is a cat. And he says, meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Bird. Do you remember the sign for bird? What does a bird say? Tweet, 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 tweet. Sing with me, ready? I have a pet. He is a bird. And he says, tweet, 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 tweet. Ducks. What do ducks say? Quack, 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 quack. And it's close to the sign for bird. Do you remember what the sign for duck is? Instead of this, use two fingers. Duck. Ready? I have a pet. He is a duck. And he goes quack, 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 quack. What is that? A turkey. What's a turkey have hanging right there? A little gobbler thing, huh? Here's a sign for turkey. Turkey, put that little crop underneath there. Ready? What does a turkey say? Gobble, 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 gobble. I have a pet. He is a turkey. What's a turkey say? And he says, gobble, 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 gobble. What animals do you see behind me? Bears. Do you remember the sign for bear? Get your claws. Bear. Bear. Those bears like to growl. I have a pet. He is a bear. And he says, growl, 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 growl. I have a pet. This is an animal we have not done yet. Can you look at the dot to dot and have a clue as to what pet it might be? Might be a cat. It has whiskers. Has a nose. I wonder what animal that could be. Do you have any guesses? Well, I've got my marker. And I'm going to do my dot to dot. Do you remember where we start when we do a dot to dot? That's right. We start on number 1. So I have to, oh, there's number 1. So I'm going to do 1 to 10, and then we'll stop and see if you can guess, okay? All right, you help me. You count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you have any clues yet? You think you do? Don't tell, okay? Here we go. Let's go from 10 to 20. Can you count from 10 to 20? That's a little bit harder, okay? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Are you starting to know what animal that is? Should we finish? Let's do 20 to 30. Do you know? Raise your hand up if you know. Okay, let's see. Let's see if you're right, okay? 20 to 30. Ready? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And that's our last number. What did we make? What did we make? Did we make a bunny rabbit? Do you like my bunny rabbit? My bunny rabbit is pink. So I'm going to give this bunny rabbit a pink nose, just like my bunny has a pink nose. And I think I'll get my crayons out. And I'm looking for, do you know what color that is? Not red. Pink. Let me see if I can find pink. Is that pink? No. No, that's not pink. Miss Kathy, find pink. Did I find pink? Yeah. Okay, let's do a pink bunny, okay? Let's give him 2 big pink floppy ears. Give him a little pink chin. What do you think? Does he look like my bunny now? Let me hold him closer so you can see him. Does he look like my bunny? What do bunnies like to do? Hop, hop. Can you be a bunny? Let me watch you be a bunny. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, you're good bunnies. Wow. Let's learn the sign for bunny. Now, bunnies have ears, so these are going to be the ears. Okay, so put 2 on each hand. Cross your arms. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Can you be a bunny? Let's see, bunny. Now, I don't know what bunnies say. I know they hop. So maybe we could sing, I have a pet. He is a bunny. And he says, hop, 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 hop. Let's do that, okay? I have a pet. He is a bunny. And he says, hop, 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 hop. Oh, look at his little ears flopping. I have a pet. He is a bunny. And he says, hop, 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 hop. Well, my story today happens to be about a bunny. And it's about a bunny who isn't very happy about being a bunny. Could you imagine that? Do you think it would be fun to be a bunny? Well, this bunny is not happy about being a bunny. And let's find out what happens in our story. Do you see how sad he is? Oh my goodness, he's so sad. Let's find out why he's sad. PJ Funnybunny. Well, that's a silly name, PJ Funnybunny. PJ Funnybunny was very sad. He did not like being a bunny. Let's see why. Oh, what's he eating? What do bunnies like to eat? Carrots. His mother made him eat cooked carrots every day. Oh man, do you have brothers and sisters? Look how many brothers and sisters PJ Funnybunny has. Whoa! He had far too many brothers and sisters. That's a lot of brothers and sisters. Look at those ears. And his ears were very, very big. He's not happy about being a bunny. One day, PJ decided to leave home. Oh, look, he's all packed up and he's leaving. I don't want to be a bunny anymore, said PJ. I want to be a bear. I don't think he's going to make a very good bear, do you? So PJ went to live with the bears. I think that's Mama Bear and Papa Bear and the baby bears. What do bears do in the winter? They sleep. But when the bears went to sleep for the winter, PJ could not sleep at all. Look, he's just wide awake. Living with the bears was not very exciting. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear. I want to be a bird. You think PJ Funnybunny would make a very good bird? And PJ went to live with the birds. How you think that's going to work? PJ liked being a bird until he tried to fly. He can't fly, he's a bunny. Oh, look, he's going to land right on the ground. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird. I want to be, you know what kind of animal that is? A beaver. Beavers have very strong teeth, so they can cut wood. And PJ went to live with the beavers. Now, beavers live in the water quite a bit. The beavers like to work very hard. Look at them working. Oh, they got PJ working too. But PJ did not like to work at all. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver. I want to be a, where's mine? I don't know where mine went. Pig. Pig. And PJ went to live with the pigs. Now, do you think Bunny is going to be a very good pig? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what pigs do. But the only thing the pigs like to do was sit in the mud. That doesn't look like very much fun to PJ. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig. I want to be a moose. And PJ went to live with the moose. Wow, they're big. Where's PJ? Oh, there he is. There he is. Do you see him? He's riding on top of the moose. I don't know about being a moose. But PJ could not make good moose calls. Moo! He couldn't do that. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose. I want to be, what do you think he wants to be next? What are these? Possum. Look at that curly tail. Have you ever seen a possum? Miss Kathy has a lot of possums outside where I live. And PJ went to live with the possums. Do you know how possums like to sleep? The possums like to hang upside down. Look at them. Look at them hanging by their tail upside down. Oh, poor bunny. Poor PJ is trying to hang upside down like the possums. Do you think that's going to work? I don't think it's going to work. But hanging upside down gave PJ a headache. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum. I want to be a skunk. Skunks really smell funny, Miss Kathy. Oh, have you ever smelled a skunk? Whew, man, that's bad. So PJ went to live with the skunks. Do you think that's going to, I don't think that's going to last very long at all. It did not take long. Oh, look at him going, whew. It didn't take PJ very long to find out that he did not like living with the skunks. So PJ said, no, sir. I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum. Most of all, a skunk. What I really, 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 really want to be is a bunny. So PJ hurried home. The funny bunnies were very happy to see him. PJ was very happy to see them. That night, PJ ate all his cooked carrots. And he played with every one of his brothers and sisters. Looks like they got a game of ball going. He was so happy to be a bunny again that he didn't care that his ears were too big. At least everyone can see that I'm a bunny, PJ said. And I'm certainly not a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum or a skunk. I am a bunny. Isn't that a funny story? PJ wasn't very happy about being a bunny. But do you know what? When God created you, he created you very special. He made bunnies different from kitties, different from turkeys, different from ducks. He made all those animals different. And all the people he made and all the boys and girls he made them all special. And he made you exactly how you are. He created you and formed you, and he made you as tall as you are, and he gave you the color eyes he wanted you to have and the color hair, and he made you exactly how he wanted you to be, just like he did PJ Funnybunny. Now we're going to practice our verse, because last week we were talking about how God made us. Made. Two fists, like you're going to like you're making something, like you're hammering something. Now you can either do it this way, or if that's too hard, you can just kind of slide your hands back and forth like that. Make, make. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Do you remember the sign for life? L, L. What letter does that begin with? Life. L. I know one of my L's is backwards. I told you one L would be backwards, but I want you to make two L's, one on each hand. So you're going to need your pointy finger and your thumb to make an L. And when we breathe, where does that air go? Into our lungs. Because we have life. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Do you remember the book? Remember, that's long O. Job 33, and 4. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33 and 4. A 3 and a 3, 33, 33, 4. Job 33 and 4. Let's try it again. I want to see you signing this time. Let's let PJ Bunny sign. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33 and 4. One more time. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33 and 4. What I want to show you, see if you remember. We talked about this last week, some of the creation that God did on the 7 days of creation. We did day 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see how much your little brain remembered, okay? On day 1, God said, let there be, do you remember? Light. Remember, God has always been. But out of that darkness, it would be like if you closed your eyes and you couldn't see anything. Out of all that darkness, God spoke and he said, let there be light. And just because God said it, there was light. It wasn't like Miss Kathy turning on her lantern because there's batteries in it. God just spoke and there was light. And that was day 1. Do you remember what God did on day 2? God created all the waters, all the oceans, and God created the sky. He separated the waters from the sky so we can fly our kites in the sky and throw a ball up in the sky. We can jump in a lake or a river and swim, or we can put our toes in the ocean. God did that on day 2. Day 1, day 2. What did God do on day 3? Do you remember? Do you like to play in the dirt? God made the ground. And remember, when he first separated the water and made the ground, it was just dirt. But God made that dirt so beautiful. He made grass and trees and lovely flowers. And oh, it was so beautiful. God said, it is good. It was so beautiful. Day 3, God created the dry land and all the plants that are on the dry land. Day 1, 2, 3. What did God do on day 4? He made the stars. Do you remember the sign for stars? Stars. Pointy fingers. Point to Miss Kathy. Now just kind of shoot them up in the sky because they're stars. What else do we see in the sky? We see stars. In the daytime, we see the sun. Nighttime, we see the moon. On day 4, God made the stars, the moon for nighttime, and he made the sunshine for during the day. Isn't it nice to have a nice sunny day? Well, we did day 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on day 5. Now, what is God going to do on day 5? Well, remember we talked about God doing the waters and God doing the sky on day 2. Well, God wanted to fill that water up with some fish. So God created on day 5 all the fish that swim in all the waters. Little teeny tiny itty bitty fish and great big fish. And he filled that beautiful sky with every kind of bird you could imagine, eagles and redbirds and blue jays and little sparrows and big eagles and all kind of birds. How very beautiful. And God looked at it and said it was good, and it really was good, because on day 5, God gave us all those birds and all those fish. Do you like birds and fish? Now, how many days did we do? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we on? We need our other hand. Day 6. What is God going to put on all that beautiful ground he made? Remember, he made trees and everything on day 3, but there's nothing that's, no animals, nothing. So on day 6, God made bunnies and kitties and what else? Let me see if I can find it. Bears and monkeys and all kind of animals. And those animals made families and had little baby doggies would have little puppies, and cats would have little kitties, and pigs would have little piglets, and soon the whole earth would be filled with wonderful animals. Bears would have little cub bears, and God made all those animals, but he did something else very special on day 6. God made a man. God made Adam. And God made Adam in his image, in God's image. So what did God do on day 6? God made all the animals, and God made man. He gave us life. So we said it took God 7 days. Let's take our Bibles and let's see what God did on day 7. Okay, because we already figured out on day 1, he made the light. And on day 2, he did the waters and the sky. And on day 3, he did the dry ground and put all the plants on it. On day 4, God made the sun, moon, and stars. On day 5, all the fish and birds. And on day 6, God made all the animals, and God made a man and a woman. So let's see what God did on the very last day. I have a picture left, but it has a picture of a church, and I don't think God made a church on day 7. Let's see what God made on day 7. And on the 7th day, God ended his work, which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all the work which he had made, and God blessed the 7th day. Now, do you think God doesn't get tired? God didn't do all that work and go, oh, I need a rest. Like if you run a lot or you play real hard or you ride your bike and you get tired and you have to rest. God didn't have to rest because he was tired. But God wanted to teach us an important lesson, that we need a special day to rest. We need a special day to stop all our work and just spend some time with God. And that's what we do on Sunday. That's why we go to church on Sunday. It's our special day that we can just rest and spend some time with God. Isn't that a cool thing that we can do? We can rest on day 7 and we can go to God's house and we can spend some time praying and singing and being with our friends and learning Bible stories. And that's our special 7th day. Isn't that neat how God made PJ Funnybunny Very special. PJ wasn't like the bears or the skunks or the pigs or anything else. He was very special. He was a bunny. God made him with long ears and a nice pink nose, and he made him hot because God made him special. And God made you special too. He made you just like you are. Now, we learned a song last week about God making some things, and we'll see if you remember. He made the stars to shine. He made the rolling sea. Can you get on those waters and just go up and down? He made the rolling sea. He made the mountains high. Can you make mountains? With your two hands, can you make mountains? Big mountains and little mountains. He made the mountains high, and he made me. He made the stars to shine. He made the rolling sea. He made the mountains high, and he made me. And I'll sing the rest of the song for you, but you sing that part with me. Ready? He made the stars to shine. Rolling sea. He made the rolling sea. Mountains. He made the mountains high. Me. And he made me. But this is why I love him. For me he bled and died. The Lord of all creation became the crucified. Ready? He made the stars to shine. Let's see your sea. He made the rolling sea. Come on. He made the mountains high, and he made me. But this is why I love him. For me he bled and died. The Lord of all creation became the crucified. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33:4. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33:4. God is a wonderful, wonderful creator. He made so many special animals and plants and the sun, moon, and stars. He made everything so perfect. And he made you. And you are very special to God. So special that he sent his son to die for you. That's how special you are. He loved you that much. Boys and girls, I love you too. And I will see you next week. Be good and have a really good week. Bye-bye.